Hello, and welcome to not Farming Simulator, Spin Tires and Euro Truck. I just figured I'd show you this. It's a neat little game. This is quite an old demo of it. It's basically they're trying to make a realistic drive off-road simulator game thing, so I just figured I'd put this out here. This is one of the older demos. I highly recommend you get it. It's quite fun, and I'm just showing you a nice little track that I've found that I like to do in this 8-wheeled truck, which is quite difficult, this one corner. Ooh, yeah, it's quite a sharp corner. It's quite a big elevation change. Release, back it down slowly. Engage the handbrake, take off again, try and drive up it. Oh, we can do it, come on. Yeah, I've got to admit, it's probably one of my favourite, or the best places to drive in this game. Just that one little section there, and then this bit, and trying to turn around up here, I've rolled quite a few times, I can tell you that. It's quite difficult to turn around on. So, let's get into it. Euro Truck Simulator. Alright, my bad. I stuffed up. Kind of majorly, kind of not. I was recording for like half an hour and it's like, okay. We talked about some pretty close stuff. But it didn't record. Bit annoyed about that. Here in 2, drive to the depot. Start the engine, back, gauge, go backwards, start. Alright, drive forward. Yeah, so I cut to the intro. Instead of pausing the recording, I tabbed between Euro Truck and Spin Tires. Just forgot what game I was playing there. And the fraps stopped recording. I didn't realise, so I was just like, okay, blah 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 blah, and it was like some pretty in-depth personal stuff. Stuff you guys will never get to hear again. Go forward. Let this Mercedes go past her. Ah, yeah, really, some really intimate stuff. I'm not gonna repeat it. I've got a list of what it was. I'm not gonna repeat it. So, sorry guys, don't get to hear about my intimate stuff. Ah, there's a truck. Ah, bollocks. Okay. Here's how it's gonna roll. I've got stuff behind me. Go, go, drive for this truck. Come on. Okay, let this truck. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so, really intimate stuff, which I'm not telling you. My throat still hurts. I may just stop this recording. I may just be like, nah, sorry, I can't do this, guys. I have to stop. I've been sick. Alright, is this where I'm going? Nope, better not go in there. That is a garage. Yeah. Kind of, wow. Really good trick to do is you can just, like, if you go into the opposite lane at a traffic light and then just, it doesn't give you a fine. Yeah. I'll try and pull that out again in this video and show you. Yeah, alright, so we are taking 23 tons of ore for 23 grand up to, or down to what looks like Bruno. I know it's not Bruno, but I'm just like sick and I've got the spelling age of not very good. So it's probably not the best idea to tell the internet the spelling age. Then bad things will happen. It's really bad. Honestly. Alright, okay. Alright. I'm interested to know, can you go up that ramp? And if so, yeah. We'll find out. Anywho's, let's get out of this town. Let's be amazing and just like pull out without looking. Okay, so I don't need to show my awesome trick. Last time there was red lights galore along here. So yeah. We're just gonna drive along here. I have applied, or I did apply. I did apply for the Red Bull Trolley Grand Prix at the Auckland Domain on the 25th of November. Movember, not November. Anyway, so I might make into that, me and my mates. If you're one of my mates and you really want to do it, or if you just want to do it in general, don't have to be my mate. If you are my mate, if I haven't contacted you, apart from Cat Mouse or Cat 2 Mouse or Mouse 2 Cat, whatever your username is, you know who you are. I may contact you in the future, coming up. I may just cut the fluffy one on my dad from the team. If I haven't contacted you, you're not in the team, obviously. It's only a 5-man pit crew, so like, I'm happy for you to help with the build process, but I suggest doing it yourself. Just, there's still time. Applications close on the 22nd of July, or this month. So get into it. Do it. Now, for those of you who remember the Red Bull Trolley Grand Prix last year at the Auckland Domain with the blonde chick. Yeah, you'll know who I mean, the blonde chick. The blonde chick, not the Bond chick. Yeah, that's what I want to repeat. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's why I want to bring Cat, Mouse, whatever her username is. I'm not going to tell her the proper name. I won't leave a link in the description unless she's like, well, I want you to. I will talk to her about it. Yeah, I want to copy that team's idea. No one remembers the team. Everyone's like, wow, that blonde chick. Oh yeah. Yeah, no one remembers the team. My dad was talking to his mate who was in that team, and he was like, we were the blah blah. And my dad was like, what? Which team? What did you do? And his mate was just like, do you remember the blonde chick? And my dad, yes. That team. Yes, I remember her. Yeah, it was that team. Anyway, that's what I want to repeat. I want to repeat that. I think they got a perfect 10 from the 2 of the judges. Both the judges that gave them 10 were males. So, yeah, you know what I want to do. No, don't. Because people who know me are jumping to conclusions. People who don't know me are just like, the hell is he going on about? Don't worry, you don't know what I want to do. Look it up on YouTube. Red Bull Trolley Grand Prix, Auckland, YouTube. Blonde chick, don't type in YouTube. Yeah. Do it. I double dare you. Ooh, bye-bye. Alright, so, new patches come out. Not as bad as last time. That's the last recording. Alright. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. New patches come out. It has improved truck sounds in it. Better force feedback for wheels and force feedback joysticks. Better torque ratio. Better torque for some trucks. I think they've got a new Volvo. When you're idling, it goes through fuel now. I should get the update. Better sounds, the ching-a-wing, ching-ching sound. You can now set that to what events you want. What else was there? I was talking about something. Oh yeah, better driving reflex thing. Better driving reflex thing, because that made sense. Hired drivers now try and find a suitable job for the way home, if after their job. So they'll be like, I have a job, okay, I'll do it, and then I'll go home and take this job on the way home, instead of not taking a job and costing you billions and billions of dollars, because I was in halfway across the map. Right. Yeah. The idling thing that they've done with the fuel, so now when you idle at the traffic lights, or if you just pull into a parking lot or a gas station and you don't have a load and you go off, have dinner, have a quickie, do whatever you do, like bugger off for an hour, go and see your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or paint a picture, or listen to music, and just forget about it for an hour, it will consume fuel. It will go through the fuel. You'll no longer have a full tank if you had a full tank. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Alright, so, I've been home. I've been reading some interesting articles online, as I do. Alright, so, first off, Mark Webber, he's leaving Red Bull Racing for Formula 1 at the end of the 2013 season. And I don't know what he's doing, I haven't read that article. All I know is that he's leaving. I read that somewhere. Off reliable source, don't worry. Off multiple reliable sources. Including the Red Bull team. Yeah. And V8 Red Bull Racing Australia, so the Red Bull team, there have rumours popped up on the V8 website, or I don't know. Anyway, they've come up that Red Bull Racing Australia, that is the official name from what I remember, they might be running 4 cars next year. Now, they're currently running 2. Whincup, Jamie Whincup, Whincup and Lowndes. Jamie Whincup and Craig Lowndes. I forgot Lowndes' name there. Anyway, so, if they're running 4 cars, Mark Webber's is about to terminate his contract with Red Bull. He's not re-signing with them. Casey Stoner is racing in the development series of V8s. Yeah, I'm starting to get a dry mouth. So, I get the feeling, I don't know what you want to call this, but I get the feeling that they might be having Mark Webber and Casey Stoner race in V8 Supercars Australia with Jamie Whincup and Craig Lowndes. So it'll be a 4-man team. It's a pretty big team already. Well, not really, but it's one of the higher up teams. That's my microphone's in my way to have a drink. Can't have a drink. I need to get a straw or a pipe. Hehe, pipe. Move that somewhere where I won't spill it, and look at the road at the same time, and put it somewhere where it won't get warmed by the heater. Put it over there. Alright, so, another thing V8 has done is that they have increased the minimum weight limit from 1,400 kilos to 1,410 kilos. Let's see if we can get sideways. We got sideways here, briefly. So what that means is there are some teams that are just making the minimum weight. Well, there are other teams that are like coming in under it, so they have a bit more room to play with. And so V8 Supercars Australia official have increased it to try and make it a little more fair. So it basically means the guys that are coming in at target now, they have to add weight. The guys who are struggling to get in on target, they can add weight or remove, well, I guess not really remove if you're already struggling to meet, add weight, I guess. I guess every team's adding weight. But it's going to be drivers like Shane Van Gisbergen, 90 odd kilos. That's going to affect a bit more than others. I don't know what I'm going on about. He's a bit fat. He's not fat, I shouldn't say that. But since he was like, oh, I will race with Stone Brothers Racing for another couple of years. And then goes and, oh god, what was I saying? Yes, that's right. Goes and right at the end of the season goes, oh, I don't want to race with you guys anymore. I don't like it. And so he signed the contract with Stone Brothers, Jimmy Stone, I think that's his name. Roster. Car in the mirror there, just saw that. Saying that he will leave the contract on the standing that he cannot race V8 supercars for 12 months. He's excluded from anything to do with them for 12 months or one racing season, obviously. So everyone's like, okay, alright, he's out, he's not racing with them. First race of the year, he's on the grid in a Holden. Just sums it up. Second race, he wins it. I don't know if I should be... Oh. Checked one wing mirror but not the other. I don't know if I should be saying this. Might not be my place. He's currently at... whoopsie. Oh, I need to go down there. Ooh. In court with SP Tools, Stone Brothers. I don't think it's SP Tools. I think it's just Stone Brothers he's in court with. It's going to cost him. It's going to cost Stone Brothers. It's going to cost everybody. Hang on. Sorry, I needed to grab a drink. It's going to cost everybody a lot of money. So, there's kind of balls to that up. I can turn my lights off. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, I will be interested to see what the outcome of that is. But like I said, I'm not sure if I should have talked about it. I'm either going to have Red Bull. Alright, wait, no, I haven't finished my conspiracy theory on Red Bull. Or, I'm about to pull one out. I might have SP Tools knock on my door. Or Stone Brothers, or Erebus Racing, or Shane Van Gisbergen knocking on my door, going, Roy! And kidnapping me. Oh, there is the truck coming. Last time I did this, which I didn't record, which I'm kind of upset, I just pulled out, and I came like really close to hitting a coach, or a bus. Why am I saying coach? Anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, so, conspiracy theory on Red Bull, which I ran last recording, which I stuffed up. I reckon they're running their cars on Red Bull. I reckon they've figured it out. If they pump in this much Red Bull into the tank, then they do this before a race, before the marshals check the fuel, they put it in the car, and then they're like, well, okay, the car weighs this much. Okay, this is good. Okay, all their boffins, they crunch the numbers. You know, they've figured out how light the car's going to be for the race. It's going to come in underweight, and then right at the end of the race, right when that checkered flag drops, the Red Bull's going to have run out. There's no more wings, so they're going to come in on weight. And so the race officials are like, oh sweet, yay, you are the right weight. So everyone's happy. And we are going downhill here. So that's what I reckon is happening. This video is not sponsored by Red Bull. Please excuse me while I have some Red Bull out of my Red Bull mug sitting on my Red Bull mini fridge here, holding my Red Bull bottle opener. No, it's actually just tap water. Don't worry, I'm not sponsored by Red Bull. Or however, Red Bull, if you would like to sponsor me, feel free to contact me. Yeah. Lag spike. Bad lag spike. Surprised I kept it. My hard drive must be getting full. What else? Stuff from Red Bull Racing. Yeah, by the looks of it, it's gonna rain, it's the holidays, and we're lagging, and whoa, it's lagging quite badly. Oh, okay. I'm gonna call it here. I think it's quite bad. Alright. End of part 1. Goodbye. I'll be back. There is a part 2 coming, unlike the other one.